Good morning, everybody. Hey, I got to thinking this morning, it won't be long till fall's gonna be here. Now, when I think of fall, I think of parched peanuts and roasted peanuts in the oven, and I'll show you that when fall actually gets here. But right now, it won't be long before the farmers will be digging up their peanuts. And I always love peanut brittle. It's just so good. And my mother used to make it, and I've made it for years and years and years. And it's one of my favorite candies. So I'm going to teach you today how to make peanut brittle. And what I did is I went to our local farmer's co-op. And I bought this bag of peanuts. Okay? And so these are raw peanuts they're just good. You can parch them in your oven, or you can just make peanut brittle out of them, or whatever you want to make. Put them in candies and cookies and all. But anyway, so I got these at the Andalusia Farmers Co-op. And so what I'm going to do today is use my peanuts. Now, I'm going to just give you the recipe, and we're going to start cooking. You got to have you a big black skillet now, or something that you can use. And this is it's kind of deep and all. This is a recipe that you don't want the children in the kitchen when you're doing this. It gets really hot. If that syrup gets on them, it'll burn so bad. So I would just suggest waiting till they're at school or gone somewhere, that you've got the morning to yourself without any children being around. So what I want you to do, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take a big cookie sheet like this. This is where I'm going to spread my candy out after it's made. So I always just take a stick of butter, cold butter, and I'll do this. Do not use cooking spray on this cookie sheet. It will, if that candy ever sticks to this, it won't ever come off. You'll have to soak it for 2 or 3 days, I imagine. So really just grease this really good with your butter. And then you can put this little butter in your cookie dish. All right, I think I got it all done real good with butter. Okay. I'm going to sit that over here to the side, all right? Put my butter over here for cookie, my little thing. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar in our pot. Just put it in. We're going to add a cup of the light colored K-Rose syrup. It doesn't mean it's light, it just means that it's light colored, of K-Rose syrup. You can use any brand you want to. Brand name does not make any difference in this K-Rose syrup. So you put that 1 cup of K-Rose syrup in there. Let me get it all out. Okay, got my syrup in. Now I'm going to put in 1 cup, excuse me, 1/2 cup, just a 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to put that in. And I'm going to turn it on. Now all I'm going to do is cook all this together, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next, okay? So what I've got in here is 2 cups of granulated sugar, 1 cup of K-Rose syrup, and a 1/2 cup of water. And I'm going to start cooking this. I'm going to have it on high, and after a while it's going to start to boil. Now this is a type of candy also that you've got to stir it constantly, and that's another reason that the children don't need to be home, because wonder if somebody needed you. Well, you can't stop. Once you start this, there is no stopping. You got to stand here. So I've got it turned on high, and I'm going to just keep stirring and stirring. So anyway, I just put a little video on a while ago about y'all sharing me. And evidently there must be some real problem, because people are saying, I can't find this, I can't find that. Well, you've got to go to Cooking with Brenda. You've got Cooking with Brenda Gantt. If you'll go there and follow, you're going to be able to see everything, and we're just going to cook together. It's going to be good. So anyway, we're going to wait on this to start boiling a little bit, then I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm back. And it's a rolling boil. You got to get it to a rolling boil, okay? You do this. All right, it's to a rolling boil. When it gets to a rolling boil, then you add your 2.5 cups of peanuts and bring it to a boil again, a rolling boil. Okay, got our peanuts in there. Now I'm going to bring it back up to a rolling boil. Everything of this is done on high heat. No low heat, high heat. And you're going to stir constantly, because if you don't, it might stick. This is why you've got to have your black skillet, kind of a deep one, because you want to make sure that nothing boils over. My mama used to tell me that when you're boiling, you'll start hearing the peanuts pop, and that's a sign that you're getting close to the end. I hope y'all can see down in here. I think you can. All right. While this is boiling, let me tell you about the next step. Got to do it with the other hand. I've got me some tap water in here. This is just cold tap water. And how I'm going to know that my candy is done is I'm going to take some of this liquid out and put it in that cold tap water. If it is still sticky, that means it's not done. If it turns brittly, then it means it's done. So that I don't know how long I'm going to cook it. I know if you don't cook it long enough, it won't be candy. See it blurking around. That's trying to pop out of the thing. I love peanut brittle. It's a good thing to fix around Thanksgiving time and Christmas when you're making all your Christmas candies and that kind of thing. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this spoon and get me a little liquid out and put it in this water and see if it turns brittle. No, it did not. It's not ready yet. This is a lost art also. It's making peanut brittle. You're gonna love it though. Heck, I can't quit eating it. That's my problem. When I make it, I just keep on and on eating it. Let me let you look down in here now and see what's happening. Come on. You can see that it's kind of thickening up just a little bit. That's why you want to grease your cookie sheet first, because you're not going to have time to do it in a minute. I'm going to flip you around there a little bit when I get ready to pour it up and show you how to do that part. We'll move all this out of the way so you can see real good. All right, we'll try it again. Doesn't look very candy colored. Let's see what's still happening. All right, see, it's still not brittle. You can tell it's just not brittly. Stick my finger down in there. It's still, that little wad down there at the bottom is real sticky. That I just put in. I don't know if you can see that. See that little bit right there? That's just, it's not brittly yet. It's kind of just sticky syrup. Y'all don't be afraid to try this now. And don't be afraid to cook it for a while. It's got to cook or it won't be brittle. You'll have peanut stickies, what you'll have. All right, I'm gonna try it again. Let's see what this is gonna be. Let me try that and see how that is. It's almost there. It's still sticky, but it's getting there, y'all. It's getting there. There's what I just put in just then. And it's still sticky. See how you can just mash it around? All right, it's getting there. My mother always put this. She made fudge at Christmas, and she made peanut brittle at Thanksgiving. Well, she made them at both. She made it Thanksgiving and Christmas, and she made a fudge that she did, and she made date nut balls, and she did divinity. And we ate it all, but this was one of my favorites. I like this better than the fudge. See, it's getting a little thicker. We're making us some candy today. All right, let's try it again. See how I'm dropping it in the water? Okay, and it's supposed to, all right, look at there. Look, can you see that? Look at that. See how it's getting brittle? Let's see if it's brittly. Okay, you hear it? All right, it's just about there. Y'all saw that, didn't you? See the difference? When you drop it in your tap water, you're getting a little stream there. And when you pull it up, look what you see. See that? That's that syrup that's turned hard, and it's okay, it's ready. All right, now the next thing you do is you take you some baking soda. And I am going to put 2 teaspoons in there, and I'm going to stir it really quickly, and then I'm going to put it on over here on this pan. And that's why the kids can't be in here. All right, I'm going to do this very quickly because it'll bubble up. You can watch me do it. 2 teaspoons. All right, let me find my teaspoon here. Here we go. 1, 2. All right, here we go. Stir that around real quickly. See how it's turning white? All right, and you move it over here to your pan. Let me turn y'all around real quickly. Here, there we go. You spread it out on this pan. It's hot, y'all. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Spread it out a little bit. Some of mine ran off my pan because my cookie sheet didn't have a side on it. All right, now we're gonna let that cool just a minute, and I'll show you how to do. All right, we have made our peanut brittle. Hey y'all, that's why the kids can't be in here. This is a dangerous thing. We're going to let it cool just a minute, then I'm going to show it to you, okay? Okay, y'all, the peanut brittle is ready, and I want you to see how hard and crunchy it is. And I've been thinking about how sweet it is, too. Like, I could eat the whole thing. It's so good. But anyway, you know that old saying that says, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me? That is not true. Words are some of the most damaging things that we have. Our tongue is it's an enemy. Our tongue can be an enemy because when you say something to a child or an adult that is negative and not encouraging, it tears their little heart. It's not like a skint knee. You know, you can put a little methylate. We used to, Mama did, on our knees when we'd have a bicycle wreck or we'd be skating and have a wreck. She'd paint us up real good and everything. But when you hurt a child's heart with your words, they don't mend easily. So watch your words. As a matter of fact, Psalms 119 says, "How sweet are your words unto my taste. Yes, sweeter than honey in my mouth." So, you know, it doesn't take any more energy to say something nice as it does to say something bad. So let's try to build people up and say nice things. And I'm going to show you this candy. And when you make it, maybe that'll remind you to be sweet with your words and not quick to anger. Don't get mad at your husband because he doesn't pick his socks up or because he keeps hanging things on the end of that bedpost. Get a bed that doesn't have a post and then you won't have that problem. So anyway, look at this. I want y'all to look at this beautiful, beautiful peanut brittle. Isn't that pretty? All right, now I want you to see. You just take your spatula. Can you see okay? You take your spatula and go up under it like that. And then it breaks it off, and you can break it up like that into pieces and put it on your little platter. I like to keep mine in a Tupperware. I'm going to put it on this platter, but then I'm going to put it in Tupperware because if it gets moisture from the outside, it'll get sticky, so you don't want that. So you just get it up. See there? And it comes up in big blocks like that, and you just break it up, put it on your platter like that. And it comes up real easy. You know, I did it with that butter, greased my cookie sheet with the butter. See? You're talking about some good candy. It's sweet to my mouth. You know, my husband always used to say the sweetest things to me. He could say some sweet, sweet stuff to me, and it always made me feel good. All right, here we go. Now I want to show you something that you need to know. If that candy falls off of your cookie sheet where you've greased it, like mine did a while ago, that's a piece that fell off on my counter. And I want you to know that it is stuck on there so hard that I'm going to have to put a wet dish rag on it, I guess. And I've got my skillet over there, so I mean, you know, that is stuck on there. So the greasing of it is really important. Look at this beautiful thing, y'all, and listen to it. I'm going to eat a piece. It is so good. Just make sure that you don't have any children running around while you're trying to do this. It is dangerous. Make sure they're not even in the house. They're gone somewhere, to granny's or somewhere else. I love y'all, and remember Psalms 119 verses 103. And let some honey come out of your mouth, that it'll be sweet in somebody else's mouth. I love y'all. Have a great day. And I'm going to eat my peanut brittle. Bye-bye.
All to see who has to come over here and clean up all the mess that she makes when she's cooking. I'm her daughter, and she has got peanut brittle all over this nice butcher block. And so I just wanted y'all to know that there are people that work behind the scenes.
And look at that, y'all. It's stuck on there. That's that peanut brittle. I told y'all you better grease your surface. Well, I've had a rag soaking on that all day. And now Hannah's over here trying to clean it up.
She's not the only one that knows how to use a butcher knife.
I tried to use a spatula too, and that didn't work.
All right, bye, Facebook world. We love y'all.